Working on our rope braid progression. If you've got the plaiting kit, you should know how to do your rope braid. If you haven't, please head over to the website and check out the shop and you can purchase one there. So the first way to progress into doing rope braids as a kind of scalp plait almost, we're going to start off with popping a bobble at the top for security, nothing else, and then rope braiding the hair and then pop in an elastic at the bottom. So this is just our first progression method. It's just to make sure we're really confident in what we're doing, and then we can move on to the next section. So pop a band at the top, rope braid the hair down, pop an elastic in, and this section is done, and we'll move on to step 2. Okay, so we're moving on to our step 2 progression, and just remember step 1 and step 2 is just purely practicing that skill, making sure we know exactly how we're doing it. So this time we are not taking an elastic at the top, we are just doing a rope braid with no security at the top there. So no elastic band there just to hold the hair in place, we're taking it away and we're just rope braiding the tails of the hair. So if you've got the plaiting kit, you know what to do. We're just twisting the hair one way and then we overlap them the opposite way to create the rope braid. So this is step 2. So again, nice and easy. Step 3 and 4 are where things get a little bit trickier. So the more we practice, the better we're going to become. And don't forget, it does take practice. It's not a quick fix. You don't wake up one day being able to do it. The more you practice, the better you become. So rope braid the hair all the way down to the end, pop an elastic in, and this is step 2. So step 3 is coming up, and I just want to take this opportunity to remind you that you can pause the video at any time. I do recommend as well, keep checking the video, keep going back to it. If you're a little bit stuck, pause and start again. Okay, so we're going to look at step 3. You're going to take a small section of hair halfway through that section and split it into 2 like you would a usual rope braid. And we're going to start scalp braiding this rope braid now, but take it halfway like we did with the French plait tutorial if you've seen it. Twist the hair down, not all the way, only halfway on both sides like we normally do with a rope braid. And start your braids. So you're going to turn them over the top of each other a couple of times. You need that first couple of knots. You're then going to take a small piece of hair from each side into each twist and twist the hair around. So take a small section of hair, twist them into the twists you've already got, and then continue putting them on top of each other and twisting the other way. So every time you do another knot, so another twist over each other, you're going to take a small section of hair and twist it into that strand you've already got. So it can be quite fiddly, and that's why I recommend practice. Twist that hair in and then take it over the top in the opposite direction to create your knot. Another section of hair, twist it into the strand. Same on the other side, a section of hair and twist it into that strand. And then take both strands over the top of each other to create your knot. And you're just going to keep repeating this till you reach the very end. Don't forget to stay close to the neck. So when you're working in that area, you need to keep it close to the neck. Don't pull it away from the head. And then continue your rope braid all the way to the end and tie off with an elastic. Now we're on to step 4, our final step. So it's exactly the same as step 3, but instead of starting halfway down, we're starting right at the top. So this is a scalp rope braid. So take your section of hair and you're going to twist it like we do all the time. And you're going to create your first knot by looping it over twice. And after that second loop, you're going to start adding the hair. So exactly the same as step 3, but we're starting right at the top and working our way all the way down to the nape of the neck. So it's a bit trickier. That's why we've done it on a smaller section to start off with and not half the head of hair. But once you have got to this point and you're confident, that's when you can start working on half a head of hair at a time, or you can even do one full rope braid going down the back of the head. Your options are limitless. Once you've got the technique and once you know what you're doing, you can create all sorts of things. So keep twisting and then keep knotting, and you're going to do this all the way down till you get to the nape of the neck and tie off with an elastic. Don't forget, at any point you can pause these videos and you can go back to them. As I've said before, practice makes perfect. I couldn't do this for a couple of months until I kept practicing and practicing, and then I mastered it. Do let me know how you get on. Don't forget, I'm always here to help. So if you are struggling, do not hesitate to drop me an email, comment below this video, let me know how you get on. And always, I love to see your creations. So always send your creations to me. If you can take a picture, you can hit me up on Facebook, or you can comment below on the YouTube channel or Instagram, any such way, do let me know. And if anybody needs any information on the hair plaiting kit that we provide, also drop me an email. So we're just going to finish off this rope braid now by continuing all the way down to the ends of the hair and tying off with an elastic. I hope these videos help, and I can't wait to see what you create.